I'm sure you remember Ren. Classic Ren. 3 minutes, 43 seconds. Slaughterhouse. It sounds lovely. I heard a little piano. So let's see what we get. No, I like piano.
Somebody, anyone help. Anyone help, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through. Hell, I've been going through. I've been at odds with myself. I've been so lost in my health. I've been feeling like deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell.
Walls are closing for the chosen. Bodies ripped up, zipped and frozen. One by one we'll all fall down. Welcome to the slaughterhouse.
Oh, damn.
Crawl over shards of shattered glass, a masterclass of surviving inside a plaster cast. Martial artist, arc of asylum, night's darkest, half-heartedly, haphazardly start this. Shallow tombs, open wounds that don't heal, cold steel incision, a mind made a molehill. Through fields of the valley of doubt, I pass out, revive with the mouth to mouth, I stay locomotion, move with a chokehold, goalpost, moving, grow up, then grow old. Hocus pocus, voodoo and black holes. Tobacco, I light up with my hat low. The last of the prophets, heaven sent Nephilim, roaming the earth with a severed wing, while the sword of Damocles is beckoning, hackling thoughts that torture porcelain skin. Who's the kingdom come king that brings the contrast?
I feel like this was the right way to start. It's chill. It's very artsy. This makes perfect sense for us.
To conquer his sins I bring. Whispers caught by the wind aboard the fetus, and here lies the body of Ren. And pain makes men out of boys that were lost. It's a cost to the homies. And some get body bags, zip rag tagged, and it still hurts low key. These concrete streets breed wolves from sheep in the land of the holy. And the legend don't die, I love that guy. This one's for the broskies. Pedal to metal, you know how he do.
Are we about to get some choreo from Ren? Yo.
Devil and Jezebel coming for you. A jackal is hiding inside of my view. Taking your rosy cheeks, painting them blue. Turning your clique into skeleton crew. Stripping the soul from the base of your shoes. So watch my tongue, my words are laced with truth. I'm lying in truth, it's a fire in the booth. Switch up the star like bisex, impress your heavy lift, tricep, bicep, I flex up. Thunder and lightning, writing on Tesla. Connect directly, horse disconnect. Working in a lab, a mad bad lad Dexter. Coming for your neck, the head that collector. A million degrees, graduate semester. A bullet in the knee till you kneel to the emperor.
They say, he say, she say.
People like to bicker as humanity erodes.
OKK with an AK pointed at the KKK. That's how you kill a god.
Just as a side note, if you have never watched the show Dexter, I highly recommend it. This scene very clearly reminded me of Dexter.
Killer goals, kitty sick of the most. A kitty quicker on the trigger, click, empty chamber, fill it, reload. I cock it in hole, bullet in the chamber, explode, and burrow through the pricks, go, let's go. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, sucker making cred. When I spread, that's the bread, and the butter, and I bled. For the love of music dead, undercover, tell the coroner I left. Resurrect, motherfucker, G. Sick, yeah, I'm sick. I think I told you that I'm sick. Sucker click, and when I pull up on your click, click, homicidal, traumatic. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch.
Damn. I went straight for it. I wonder who that is. Boom, roasted. Well, that is not remotely what I expected. It sounded so pretty. Well, let's discuss a couple things, shall we? First of all, I will agree with, I think it was Koyo. One of you said, I thought it was Koyo said, with Ren, you have to read the lyrics. And I do agree with you, Koyo. However, with Ren's pace, it is literally impossible to read the lyrics on the screen and see the visuals at the same time. Can't do it. And these subtitles are auto-generated, and they're friggin' terrible. Terrible with Ren, or anybody really. So I like to hit the visuals first, and then I'm gonna bring up the lyrics from our wonderful non-sponsors ever, Genius.com.
Lost in my health, I've been feeling like woo!
Now I am curious. We see these headlines stream about through the video. I noticed Elysium and I noticed Gaia. And outside of video games, we'd have to do some. Are they gods? Are they Greek mythology? The god Elysium. And then Gaia, I feel like is like a nature god or goddess. Gaia has multiple meanings. The Greek goddess of earth. Okay, so Greek mythology, Mother Earth, Tartarus too. That's right, Tartarus, tartar sauce. It's probably like Tartarus. Greek mythology that refers to a deep, dark abyss that served as a prison for the wicked and the Titans. That's crazy badass. That's so badass. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we got some Greek mythology. Let me, before I hit these lyrics, I just want to give you a couple little tidbits from old Uncle Roscoe, because I don't want you to make these mistakes in life. Now here we have a small operator cell clearing this warehouse, which is a terrible idea. You're going to need a whole bunch more people to clear an open space like this, especially if it's dark. No. Ain't got no NVGs. They got gas masks and flashlights. Flashlights are visual noise. Flashlights in a dark space are like a giant LED billboard that says, "Here I am, shoot over this way." But now, what you have to watch out for here, if you see this point man up front, boom, he's got his second guy, the number 2 man, right behind him. I want you to watch closely here. Go frame by frame. Look at the point man, okay? Do you see the point man's gun right here? Right? Now, the flashlight technique is actually pretty good. This is called the Harry's technique. So you've got the gun in your strong hand, you got the flashlight here with the light pointing towards you, and you put them back to back, and then you've got some stability with your gun, and you can actually point the light where your gun is pointing. That's good. However, I could care less about how you properly hold the flashlight or not if you're going to point the gun at the guy in front of you. This is never a good idea, especially if your finger is on the damn trigger. Bro, what are you thinking? Yes, this is what I do when I watch movies. This is why we don't watch action movies in my house. Also, it's a good idea if you were to have a, let's say, some type of long gun like this and you had a light on it, what you want to do is get yourself what's called a pressure pad. And the pressure pad is, you see where this front hand is on the gun right here? Right here? That's the front hand. You got a little pressure switch that when you press that switch, the light turns on. You let go of that switch, light turns off. So that way you can turn, light off, light off. Oh yeah, that's how you want it. Otherwise, have a siren going off, blinking lights with arrows. Also, move much faster. Move with a sense of urgency. Moving right along. And Ren does it, son. He is good. Fantastic. I mean, it's dark as all hell, but it's good. It is good. Let's see what the lyrics say. I'm really curious to see how he's going to tie in the Greek mythology aspect. All right, here we go. Slaughterhouse. Somebody, anyone help. I've been going through hell. I've been at odds with myself, but I've been so lost in my health, I've been feeling like deleting myself. I've been going through hell. Walls are closing for the chosen, bodies ripped up, zipped, and frozen. One by one will all fall down. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. I crawl over shards of shattered glass, a master class of surviving inside a plaster cast. Martial artist, Arkham Asylum, night's darkest. Haphazardly start this. Shallow tombs and open wounds that don't heal. Cold steel incision, a mountain made a molehill. Through fields of the valley of doubt, I pass out, revive with a mouth-to-mouth. I stay, locomotion, move with a chokehold. Goalposts moving, grow up and then grow old. Hocus pocus. Voodoo and black holes, tobacco I light up with my hat low. The last of the prophets, heaven-sent Nephilim, roaming the earth with a severed wing. While the sword of Damocles is beckoning. Heckling thoughts that torture porcelain skin. Who's the kingdom come king? That brings the conscious to conquer his sins. I bring the whispers caught by the wind. Abort the fetus and here lies the body of Ren. Wow. And pain makes men out of boys that were lost. That's a cost to the homies. Some get body bagged, zipped, rag-tagged, and it still hurts low-key. These concrete streets breed wolves from sheep in the land of the holy. And a legend don't die. I loved that guy. This one's for the broski. Pedal to the metal, you know how we do. The devil and Jezebel coming for you. A Jekyll is hiding inside of my view. Yo, that line is just subtly brilliant. A Jekyll is hiding inside of my view. Taking your rosy cheeks, painting them blue. Clever. Turning your clique into skeleton crew. Stripping your soul from the base of your shoe. Nice. So watch your tongue, my words are laced with truth. I'm lying in truth. Yo, it's a fire in the booth. This cat is so freaking smart. Switch up the style like biceps, impress you. Clever. Heavy lift, tricep, bicep. I flex the thunder and lightning writing. I'm Tesla. Connect, direct, it hurts, disconnect. Working in a lab. A mad, bad lad, Dexter. Dexter, what? Called it, boom. It was very subtle, too. Coming for your neck, the head debt collector. 1,000,000 degrees graduate semester. A bullet in the knee till you kneel to the emperor. He say, she say, people like to bicker as humanity erodes. Okay, K with an AK pointed at the KKK. That's how you kill a ghost. Kill a ghost, kitty sicker than most, a kitty quicker on the trigger. Click, 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 click. Empty chamber, filler, reload, a cock it and hold. Bullet in the chamber explode and bury through the prick's skull. Let's go. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, sucker. Making cred when I spread, that's the bread and the butter, and I bled for the love of music, dead undercover. Tell the coroner I left, resurrect, motherfucker, G-sick, yeah, I'm sick, and I think I told you I'm sick, what? And then I pull up on your click, 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 homicidal, traumatic, welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch. What? Yo, it was like 6th grade. It was like reading in front of the class, and the teacher is just going the whole time. I'm surprised I even got through that with the fact that almost every line is just so clever in its writing. Oh, yeah, that was a good way to open this up. Huh. Very interesting. But I wonder though, I am still curious. So he's going through hell. There's a religious feel to it. but a very broad one. There is a darkness to it, but if you're familiar with any religion, there is a darkness to it. It's the yin and the yang. Can't have one without the other. But to me, lyrically, it feels like, actually, and I guess visually it kind of makes sense. There is a very specific delineation between like the micro and the macro. You have Ren's personal closed up experience, and then he basically takes that and says, I think this is my experience, but if you zoom out, you're going to see this experience a lot more. A lot more. You zoom out, and it's not just one Ren. There's 50 Rens, 100 Rens, 1,000 Rens, and there's a darkness that kind of sweeps over people sometimes. I don't know. It's a theory. It's a theory. One thing I appreciate about Ren is that his stuff we could dissect for hours, and I don't think that we would necessarily. I think we'd be digging for a while, and I appreciate that. You can tell that a lot of he's talented with not just how he writes but how he performs. But you can tell that when he is writing a line, it is very, very well thought out. The cross references, the themes, respect. I don't know if any of you are Lil Wayne fans. I don't even know if I can say a Lil Wayne fan, but I have been impressed by him several times recently. And one of the things that I saw recently was a short. I think he was in an interview or something, and all he was saying was like, when I write, like every line will take me like a week, sometimes a couple weeks. I want to make sure that every opportunity I have to say something, I'm making it valuable. It's not just me saying stuff. I'm using a gift that I have of words, and I'm putting out valuable stuff. That's respect. I appreciate that. Now, again, I'm not a huge Lil Wayne fan because I don't know his music. I couldn't name a song, but maybe two of them. Maybe. But I respect that. And I feel like Ren is of that same cut. Thoughtful with what he's saying.